Right, we're here now. Made good time actually. Actually was able to stop for a second, but have got here at 8 o'clock as expected. Now, see, man using toilet. Now, when I first came last year, obviously drove for a few hours to get here and what have you, and then was dying for the loo, and you're just in a field, there was no toilets. They wouldn't allow you into the venue where the toilets were until 9 o'clock. So you basically ended with a load of people just having either piss in the bush, which is fine for a guy, but for a female it's not the greatest things, particularly if they've been travelling for miles. So I messaged Groundfest directly and I said that's something you probably need to think about, and they have 2 toilets and they're clearly being used. Are you the cameraman for Machinery Nation Live? Am I filming you? Are you filming me? Oh, there we go.
Amazing.
That's a nice t-shirt, James.
Thank you very much. Everyone can have a free t-shirt if they tag us on social media and obviously come to our stand at Groundfest.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go. We'll try that. I'll try that. I'll do that now.
Do that now.
If you can see the crest flags over there, that is the start of it. We come round. We're at the Machinery Nation stand. Oh, that's disgusting. So I've just looked at loads of stuff really. I haven't looked at anything. So I haven't really looked at anything. I've just spoke to loads of people. It's 3 o'clock now already. This is the Hansa stand, and this is the quietest it's going to be because Andy Wayne not here. It's like a ghost town. And the Hansa stand leads straight onto the Cayman stand. And there is something really cool I'm going to show you in a second. The Berta flail, I'm a big fan of this. What we'll do is we'll get John over in a second to just talk through the new things, but yeah, there's if you've watched how to change the cartridge, then you'll be really interested in what John's got to say. Okay, so I am noticing some changes here. This looks different. What's different about it?
So after popular demands, we now have a quick release system for our cartridges.
Yes.
So much simpler to remove and change. We have such a nice range of cartridges now, we thought it was a necessity really. So you've got your protection runner here on the side. There's 1 bolt to undo it, and then you have 2 bolts holding your bearing on this side, and then the whole rotor just slides out.
And that just that all just stays as it is.
Exactly.
Don't touch it.
So your side with your pulley and your belt just stays in place the whole time, and then you have a machined end. You slide it back in, put your new replacement cartridge in, slide it in, do your bolts up.
Yep.
Pop your side protector back in, and
yep.
away you go.
Perfect. And I noticed that some of the tines,
yeah, so the
cartridges,
blades, exactly. We've made some new
look a bit different.
Some slight changes. So we've changed the design of the renovation cartridge. Should give you a better wear pattern on these blades as you wear them down to keep a sharper tip.
Yeah.
And then the blades are actually held on, instead of being held on the central shaft,
yeah,
they're held on with through the 3 rods.
Yeah. Yeah.
These rods are up at 60 Rockwell hardness, so really hard, and gives us a nice pattern that we can produce as well. And it's the same with a fixed blade. So with the fixed blade, it's got the same system as this. Yeah. And we took inspiration from our Verticutter design. So that's really what prompted the change of this, because that's how the Verticutter blades are laid out.
Yeah, no, I appreciate exactly what you're saying though. I've had it before where I've tried to change, not necessarily on this machine, but I've tried to take the tines off, but where they've just sort of shunted forward slightly, they've almost got like stuck on. And then you get a lot of wear on that main bar.
And it's easier for us to get these rods harder than it is on the shafts. So just the material's harder, so it's going to give you a much better lifetime.
Yeah. Ah, very good. Right, well, thank you for that.
Pleasure.
Cool. So something very one thing different this year is lots of competitions, and the Ego mower is one of those things that you can win. So one thing on the Ego stand that I'm quite interested in, not that I need it, but it is of interest to me, is the battery knapsack sprayer.
12% last year, probably about the same this year.
Don't know anything about it, mind you. Doesn't seem to be anyone around to ask. The other thing that they're really pleased with is the Ego boombox sound system that you can hear now. And this is something which is quite new for 2025, and that is the Ego Scarifier as a multi-tool. I mean, that might be useful to someone. It's not really for me, but for some homeowner who's got the kit, they might be interested in it. Okay, another new for 2025, a little baby top-handled saw. Oh, Ferris mowers. I'm quite interested in Ferris mowers, but I don't know where I'll get one from, or anywhere near me. And the Toro stand. Don't know what's new on here. Oh, here we go. So here we've got the Pro Stripe battery mower. I'm sure that will do more than break the bank.
Are you having fun yet?
So what happened here then?
So what happened was, is our bloody tent went and gone blown away in the wind.
Oh no.
So we invested a substantial amount of our marketing budget on this.
Oh, well done.
So our chippers are now 20% more expensive. Cheers then, bye.
Okay, so the show is over for the day. I really didn't get any footage, but this is always the way I come to these shows. I need to come for 2 days, because the first day you just end up speaking to people. And then the second day, then you would get naturally an opportunity to look at stuff. I think also the rain killed it off as well. The rain set in about 1ish, 2ish, and then it just carried on raining from that point onwards. So I think people ran for cover, but no, it was good seeing everybody. I just would like another day to actually see some of the stuff a little bit more. So
You did it 2 days.
Following the boss. Have you got another trolley thing?
Yep.